So the Boston mayor had her Electeds of Color holiday party without white people. Well, guess what? A few years ago, the Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington did the same thing with their Day of Absence event. Hey everyone, welcome to Inverted World. Everybody's been talking about this party that the Boston mayor had where she didn't invite any of her white council members to show up. It was strictly for minorities, strictly for people of color. And what immediately came to mind was this event that I encountered when I attended Evergreen State College. Yes, I actually attended this Marxist indoctrination camp, believe it or not, where they had something called the Day of Absence, and they asked all white students to be off campus for one day. Bret Weinstein spoke out against this event as something that attempted to fight racism with racism.
Last month, Evergreen State College in Washington went crazy when a professor of evolutionary biology named Bret Weinstein objected to a day of absence when white students and faculty were asked to voluntarily leave campus. Weinstein branded it a form of racial segregation. A group of student protesters called him a racist. Weinstein objected to the day of absence in a formal protest email to colleagues, arguing that, quote, one's right to speak or to be must never be based on skin color.
He was met with so much hostility by students literally outside of his classroom trying to get him fired. And eventually he was fired, but the pressure on the school and the president didn't stop for weeks. There were Antifa riots happening at the school. The Proud Boys showed up. So nothing like this came up for the city of Boston. But this is the type of stuff that happens when you attempt to fight racism with racism. You are excluding one group and favoring another. It's actually worth mentioning that the Boston City Council is comprised of 6 minority and 7 white members. So she disinvited more than half of her city council. I thought it was even crazier at Evergreen that more than 70% of the student body is white. And the only defense that Wu actually gave for hosting the party is that it's just been a yearly tradition. Yeah, just because it's a yearly tradition, that doesn't mean it's good. The Jim Crow laws went on for years. Racial division has been going on for years. That doesn't make it okay. So when they actually talk about diversity and inclusion, it means they want to include every group except white people. And the most embarrassing aspect of this attempt to have a people of color party, one of Wu's staff accidentally sent an email to the entire city council and then 15 minutes later realized, oh wait, it's only for white people. While the mayor and her aide apologized for the accidental invite, they did not apologize for planning a party that excluded white city leaders. Let's just say I think we've had enough of segregation, period. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, thanks for watching Inverted World.